Okay.
Hájíčku, zelení, kdo tě hájit bude? Frajíčka moja, kdo k vám chodit bude? Frajíčka moja, kdo k vám chodit bude? Ještě jsou hranici, co nás hájit budou. Ještě jsou pachatci, co k nám chodit budou. Ještě jsou pachatci, co k nám chodit budou. Hajnici, hajnici, jak jste to hájili. Když mého milého Hájíčku zabili. Když mého milého Hájíčku zabili. My jsme nehájili tvojeho milého. Ale jsme hájili
That was cool.
Bouygues Télécom. C'est enfin Noël chez Bouygues Télécom.
Explosion. Yeah,
That was
I write it on it. Max Roach.
I'm going to write it on the drawing too. And it was called Drums Unlimited.
Yeah, that's true. How do you write Roach? R-O...
Oach.
Okay. Cool.
Was introduced to me, that piece of music was introduced to me this weekend by I'm not sure what she does actually, a songwriter. Her name is Sarah Serpa.
Okay.
And she had us do an improvisation based on that.
Oh, you also draw, or you did something?
It was a voice
Okay.
workshop. And
Nice.
I didn't do it. We were supposed to do it before and I didn't do it, but now she's having us do it and send it to her, which is you listen to that, you do an impro with your voice, you name your sounds, like make a list of the sounds that you think you used and give them names, do another impro, and then you send it to her.
Okay. You can send her this video as another improvisation or interpretation.
And then,
cool.
what was the first? Okay, this is the second one for me.
Yeah, that's this one. I didn't get really into this one. It was like struggle, or like I couldn't really do what I wanted to do because I added water. You also added water, and then it was all too wet. And then I thought, oh no. And then I thought, okay, it's only 5 minutes. Let's get over with it.
And that was.
Which one was it?
This one is by. I'm not sure whether the singer is a woman named Ayelet. I'll write it in the chat because you'll never be able to.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you can write it. And then the first one we got into a pattern, I think.
So Ayelet.
Oh, you write it now in the chat. I don't know if I see that because I'm having you.
Send it to you. I can send it to you.
Yeah.
It's easier. But it's the album is called Pneuma, Pneuma, and the article was, the song was Who Has Seen the Wind?
Okay.
And I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess it's just a mixture of people. I think it's doing improvisation. I'm not sure. Anyway, Pneuma, P-N-U, P.
Oh, P, not a Q.
Yeah, Pneuma.
Okay, Pneuma. Okay.
And the singer is my voice teacher, actually, a woman named Ayelet Rose Gottlieb.
Okay.
And the first one, this one.
Yeah. Can you show your? Oh yeah, you added the green, and I was in the more pattern thing, like you.
Yeah. This is a woman. It's really a cool story. Their group is called DALAVA, DALAVA.
DALAVA.
DALAVA, and it's her. The two people are she and her husband or partner are making songs out of books songs that were written and performed by her great grandfather in
wow.
Poland, Slovakia. And
great.
It's the first time if you ever see her the first time I saw her, again, Ayelet introduced me to her, but the first time I saw her, it was extraordinary. She just lives her music. It's really cool.
Yeah, great. Yeah, it was really beautiful, really Yeah.
Well,
Nice. It's great to do the short things like this, like this different short things. It feels like you're in this energy again and again and again. So you feel like you're, you get a second and a third chance if something is not what you feel like or like.
and I was really interested this time in what was it? It occurred to me in the last drawing. I was definitely paying attention to what you were doing much more this time than the last time.
Yeah, I noticed that. And I also was watching at your drawing, and I managed also, because it's on my phone now and I have it on a statue, but I can still like watch underneath, and then I'm drawing and I watch, and then it's quite nice because you're having this three, like you have your own drawing, the music, and your drawing. So it's like this, yeah, meeting of three elements.
Yeah, it was really. And there was something else, I can't remember what it was. There's something else that occurred to me. Yeah, it was kind of, it was in the last one actually. It was in this one. I was found myself getting attached to the drawing independent of the music. And I said, Catherine, you have to let it go. You have to, in this exercise, it's about the music. It's not about what you want to draw.
Yeah.
And so that I'm not sure I like it. It doesn't really matter. But that's why all this crazy stuff was happening down here because I was like, okay, it's the music. It's not, I'm not trying to do the drawing that I thought I was going to do.
Yeah, I always noticed the same, because here I also had the same in this drawing actually, because I wanted you, like like letting what you want go is quite difficult, I think. And it's also what I had, that I thought, okay, yeah, the purple and the green, that's or like the pink and the green, that's nice, they clash a bit. And then, so you're already thinking about what you're doing instead of just that it's exist, or just like that it's, because then if you think the pink and the green, they're nice together, you don't want to mess it up anymore. Right. So you're drawing around the pink. So you feel like, oh no, I have to keep this because I like these colors together, and okay, and then so then you're rationally making the drawing and not go with what there comes. Yeah, because you can see every part of the drawing as a moment, so it's already there, so it doesn't matter if you mess it up again because it was there. Right. And you have it on video, so it doesn't matter. So it's this moment was there in the process. But I also find it maybe that's something we focus on next time, messing up our things.
Exactly. I noticed the first one, I was actually trying to write her what she was saying, you know?
Yeah.
And of course I had no idea what she was saying. And then it would go off into other things. And yeah, it's really interesting because it feels like it's breaking. It's just, for example, when the music in the last one was going boom, 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 and I was like, well, you know, like our first one we did, it's like, you know, it's like, well, maybe I don't, but I imagine it's like dancing, you know, it's kind of, you're moving with the music and it happens to have a pen attached to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what happens. And that's why I often, if I work with music and improvisation, I often work linearly. Mm-hmm. Like I did with the paint before, because then if you had this, the music continues, you can leave it and you continue. So then you always get a new moment as the music also, because you never take the whole piece of music to the next moment. Right. So then if you work with drawing and you work linearly, or you have a longer sheet of paper, you give yourself this new blank moment, because also if you play a note on the piano, there is this next moment it's silent again, and you can play something again, and then you have this. So you give yourself the same as a musician has, because otherwise we always end with black paper, because then your drawing is like this and there's nothing you can add anymore. So you're just continuing and it gets like mess. But actually it's a pity if you always end in mess.
Well, there's two things it makes me think of. One is a woman named Elizabeth K. Miller. She's doing a PhD at the Royal College of Art, and she has been doing scores that are circles.
Okay.
Being a linear, and I'm not really sure how the musician plays it, but maybe he just goes around in a circle. You know, maybe it's linear but in a circle.
Yeah.
That I thought was interesting. But
Elizabeth, what is her name?
Elizabeth K, like initial K, Miller,
Yeah.
Miller.
Okay.
She's doing a lot of really, her thesis is actually coming around to listening to trees. So I'm not sure what this, or maybe the circle of the tree. I don't know to relate, but she's really cool.
I did it one time with a pianist. We did a long paper around, I don't know this name in English, a vleugel, like a big piano with the, yeah. So we put on a long paper, and she's also an improvising musician, and so we moved the paper, and then the paper moved in front of her, and then it moved to me, and then I was drawing, and actually I was drawing her notes, but I was making drawings, but she would play for what she was seeing because it was moving. And then so we had a repetition. The paper was 5 meters long, and then this whole thing repeated again.
Wow.
Because then it came to her again, and then so we had this part we already had, but I could add something, so it was like a layering piece of music and drawing at the same time. So it's like, yeah, linear.
Interesting. Because I was thinking, talking before, that now you give this back, you know, you give this back to the musician and you say, play this.
yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that is nice. And then
If we've gone like this, it's going to be really hard. You know, they're like,
yeah, but it's interesting to explore.
it's really fun, and I really, I really enjoyed well, anyway, yeah, yay.
Yeah.